Welcome aboard! That's your ship down there, on the launch pad, waiting. Today we're going to visit every planet in the solar system. All of them. Systems are live. Climb in, get comfortable. This is going to be quite a ride. 3, 2, 1, go! Look down. The whole city already tiny. The air out there is getting thinner and thinner, and in a moment, there won't be any air at all. Wait, what is that? That's not a cloud. That's a hole in time itself. Hold on! We're traveling backwards! Not through space, through time. 66 million years in 15 seconds. And there it is, our sun. It isn't a ball of fire. It's a giant nuclear engine, squeezing hydrogen so hard it turns into helium. That's where sunlight comes from. 1 1/3 million Earths would fit inside it. Out here, the temperature is about 5,500 degrees. Good thing the ship has excellent shields. First stop, Mercury. The smallest planet and the closest to the sun. Mercury has almost no air at all, so the sunny side cooks at 400 degrees, and the dark side freezes at -180. Same planet, same moment. A year here, one trip around the sun, takes just 88 days. But one day on Mercury, from sunrise to sunrise, 176 Earth days. On Mercury, a day is longer than a year. And here's the strangest part. Down inside some of these craters, the sunlight has never reached, not once. And in that permanent shadow, on the planet closest to the sun, there is ice. Here comes Venus, almost exactly the same size as Earth. People used to call it Earth's twin. They were wrong. Those beautiful clouds, they're made of acid, and the air is so thick and heavy, it traps every bit of heat. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system, hotter even than Mercury, which is much closer to the sun. 462 degrees, hot enough to melt lead. It rains here, acid rain, but it's so hot that the rain boils away before it ever touches the ground. The whole sky is racing. Venus turns very slowly, but its clouds whip around the planet in just 4 days. And they go backwards. On Venus, the sun rises in the west. volcanoes, thousands of them. And the air down here is so heavy, it would feel like standing 900 meters underwater. That's Mons, one of the tallest volcanoes on Venus. No spacecraft has ever survived down here for more than 2 hours. Our ship is doing rather well. Climbing out now. Look at this one carefully. You know this planet, but something's different. The continents are in the wrong places. There's no ice at the poles, and on the night side, no city lights. None. Because we've gone back 66 million years. This is Earth, and the dinosaurs are still here. Dinosaurs ruled this planet for 165 million years. That's not a typo. Humans have been around for about 300,000. The sea is full of giants too. But those aren't dinosaurs. Mosasaurs were enormous swimming reptiles. Different family altogether. And these aren't dinosaurs either. Pterosaurs were flying reptiles, and the biggest of them had wings as wide as a small aeroplane. Look at them run. There's no grass down there, by the way. Grass hadn't evolved yet. That's ferns and the very first flowers. Triceratops. 3 horns and a skull as long as you are tall. Right now, this world is thriving, but it has less than 1 million years left. An asteroid is coming, about 10 kilometers wide. Almost all of them will vanish. But not quite all. Some small feathered dinosaurs will survive, and their great-great-grandchildren are still here today. We call them birds. Every sparrow you've ever seen is a living dinosaur. to go. Next planet out. Mars, the red planet. And it really is rust. The soil is full of iron, and over billions of years, it rusted. Mars is a whole planet covered in rust. This canyon is called Valles Marineris. It's 4,000 kilometers long. Put it on Earth and it would stretch clear across a continent. Ice caps. Mars has them too. Some of it is frozen water, and some is frozen carbon dioxide, dry ice. In winter, it snows dry ice here. And look at these, dried up riverbeds. Billions of years ago, water flowed across Mars. Rivers, lakes, maybe even an ocean. Something happened to all of it, and we still don't know exactly what. Dust storm. Mars gets storms that swallow the entire planet and last for months. The good news? The air here is so thin, the wind couldn't knock you over. And this is Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the whole solar system, 22 kilometers high, 2.5 times Mount Everest. Gravity here is only about 1/3 of Earth's. Whatever your best jump is at home, on Mars you'd go 3 times higher. Asteroid belt. In films, ships weave through these at high speed. In real life, asteroids are usually millions of kilometers apart. You could fly through and never see one. We're taking the scenic route. Jupiter, king of the planets. 1,300 Earths would fit inside it. It's more than twice as heavy as every other planet combined. And here's the thing about Jupiter. There's nowhere to land. No surface, no ground. Anywhere. Just gas, getting thicker and thicker, all the way down. Jupiter's Great Red Spot is a storm wider than our entire planet. It's been raging for at least 190 years, but it's shrinking. It used to be much bigger. Some scientists think children alive today might see this storm finally disappear. And Jupiter spins faster than any planet. One whole day here lasts less than 10 hours. Deeper and deeper. The pressure down here would crush a submarine flat. Somewhere far below us, scientists think the hydrogen gets squeezed so hard it turns into liquid metal. Saturn. The most beautiful thing in the solar system, and everybody knows it. And now you can see what those rings actually are. Not solid, not smooth. Billions of chunks of ice and rock, all orbiting together. Some the size of a grain of sugar, some as big as a house. The rings are 280,000 kilometers wide, but in places only about 10 meters thick. Imagine a sheet of paper the size of a country. Uranus. And something is very wrong here. Every other planet spins like a top. Uranus is lying on its side, tipped right over, probably by an enormous collision long ago. Because it's tipped over, its seasons are extraordinary. Each pole gets 42 years of continuous sunlight, then 42 years of night. This is the coldest atmosphere in the solar system. Minus 224 degrees, colder even than Neptune, and Neptune is much further out. Neptune, the last planet. And here's my favorite fact of the whole trip. Neptune was discovered using mathematics. Astronomers noticed Uranus wobbling, worked out where a hidden planet would have to be, pointed a telescope there, and found it first night. Hold on. The winds here are the fastest in the solar system, 2,000 kilometers an hour, faster than the speed of sound. Out here, so far from the sun, in the cold and the dark, and the weather is wilder than anywhere else we've been. Time to go home, and it's a long way. Hold on tight. And we are back. Same launch pad, same city. But now you know what's up there. Go outside tonight and look up. Some of those bright ones aren't stars at all. They're the places we just visited.